The non-believers find themselves asking for miracles, or maybe just a small change at times like this. For those with strong faith, forced isolation is leading them inwards through contemplation and meditation. I'm John McCarthy, and for a series of special programs for Heart and Soul, I'm asking believers around the world for their reflections on faith in a global crisis. In previous programs, we've heard how people are dealing with solitude and managing to reach out to their communities in new ways. And in this, the fifth program of the series, we're talking about prayer. Research done during the pandemic suggests that many people are turning to prayer now, even if they don't see themselves as religious. Others are finding solace in practices they thought they'd given up. Athena da Silva lives in Sri Lanka, where he was brought up for Buddhism.
I don't think I'm the praying type. What prayer means to me is more about finding my inner self and inner voice. For me, prayer and Buddhism is all about, speaking to myself and not to a higher power. The sooner you come to live with the fact that this is on and, it is going to affect people that you know and love, when it does hit home, it will be terrible, but there is no other way out. I think it's always been about saying, you know what, this is just a part and parcel of life. I'll tell you about my favorite prayer or stanza in Buddhism. Buddhists do this thing where we offer flowers to the Buddha, and a lot of people assume that, it's us paying respects to him. But in reality, if you translate what the stanza means, it says, these flowers are so beautiful and they smell so nice, but like with everything else, these flowers are going to wilt and die. So no matter how beautiful your life is, one day is going to come where you too will wilt and die. So for me, Buddhism is all about a realization that this is life and it's all to do with suffering. And, the best thing that we can do is live a proper life so that we can stop the cycle because we believe in rebirth. So for Buddhists, there is no prayer to save, to help. It's definitely not one of those things where it's about helping you out or asking for something. Buddhist chanting, Buddhist prayer, and Buddhist teachings are all there to kind of help you soothe your sorrows to your mind. But in Sri Lanka, Buddhism is seen more as a religion than a philosophy. And because of it, a lot of people do go to temples, and when they do pray, they do ask for stuff. It's now turned to hope. Almost every temple in the evenings during this lockdown especially has started chanting something called Pirit, which is a few monks coming together and doing this chant. That is so soothing to the ear, and one of those things that kind of just puts you at ease because you feel like there's something, larger than life happening in the country because everyone's hearing the same thing and everyone's, there's a collective prayer that's happening and that's usually stronger. So in that sense, I think with the fact that Sri Lanka, touch wood, seems like it's held quite strong during these last 2 months. So maybe there is something to it. I just feel like it soothes people's, souls, if you want to call it that.
Athena da Silva. The ritual prayers of those of deep faith are continuing now, of course,